With a clear purpose and a strong belief in yourself, nothing is impossible. This isn't just a quote. It's a challenge to how you're living your life today. 2. How many times have you known exactly what you need to do, but still didn't do it? 3. You had the plan, the tools, the opportunity, but something inside held you back. 4. You told yourself, I'll start tomorrow, but tomorrow kept slipping away. 5. That quiet voice of hesitation whispered louder than your dreams ever did. 6. And day by day, the gap between where you are and where you want to be only grew wider. 7. Napoleon Hill once said, "Don't wait. The time will never be just right." 8. Yet, so many of us wait for the perfect moment, the perfect feeling, the perfect certainty. 9. But here's the truth. Action doesn't follow motivation. Motivation follows action. 10. You don't need more time. You need to take the first imperfect step. Have you ever paused to ask yourself, what if the path you're on right now isn't the one your heart truly desires? In the quiet moments of reflection, do you wonder if your deepest emotions are guiding you or if fear is holding you back from your destiny? Let me share a powerful truth that has changed lives. Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve, as Napoleon Hill once said. This isn't just a quote. It's a reminder that with a clear purpose and unshakable self-belief, the impossible starts to fade away. Think about the people you know who feel stuck, dreaming of success but paralyzed by self-doubt and unclear goals. Maybe it's someone who wants to start their own business but hesitates, fearing failure before even trying. Or perhaps it's you, feeling that weight of hesitation, wondering if your dreams are truly out of reach. These struggles are common, but they don't have to define us. The real issue is that without a clear purpose, our actions lack direction, and without strong self-belief, even the smallest steps feel overwhelming. I've seen it time and again, people waiting for the perfect moment, only to realize it's slipping away. Why aren't you taking action right now? Is it because you're waiting for motivation to strike, like a bolt of lightning, before you make a move? That mindset traps so many, especially when goals are vague, like simply wanting success without knowing what it means. Self-doubt creeps in, whispering that you're not capable, turning every opportunity into an impossible mountain. Remember, without a strong belief in yourself, even the simplest tasks can feel like they're beyond your reach. Then there's the failure to decide, that endless loop of indecision that wastes your energy and your time. How often have you put off choices because your purpose isn't clear, leaving you stuck in a fog of what-ifs? Napoleon Hill taught that indecision is like a thief, stealing the chances that could lead to your greatest achievements. It's heartbreaking to see potential turn into regret, all because of that nagging uncertainty. And let's not forget fear, the way it amplifies when your purpose is blurred and your self-belief is weak. Picture someone dreaming of a new career, but held back by the terror of the unknown, convinced it's impossible for them. These fears are self-imposed barriers, as Hill pointed out, but they can be dismantled with the right mindset. So, what's the solution? It's time to embrace immediate action, fueled by that clear purpose and rock-solid self-belief. When you act now, even in small ways, you create a ripple of momentum that makes the impossible feel achievable. Think of those stories from Hill's teachings, like ordinary people who built wealth by simply acting on their visions. Your purpose gives you the why, and your self-belief provides the how, turning hesitation into powerful progress. Building decisiveness starts with simple techniques, like writing down your specific objectives to clarify your path. Try daily affirmations, reminding yourself, I am capable of overcoming any obstacle, to strengthen that inner conviction. As Hill believed, Decisiveness is a skill you hone through practice, creating a cycle where action bolsters your purpose and belief. Don't wait. Practice taking that first step today, like spending just 5 minutes defining one clear goal. That initial move breaks the chains of inaction and proves that nothing is truly impossible. Now, let's talk about overcoming hesitation and fear head on. With a clear purpose, fear doesn't stand a chance. It shifts your focus from what could go wrong to what could go right. I remember stories of entrepreneurs who faced setbacks but pushed forward because of their unwavering conviction, just like Hill described. Reframe those rejections or failures as stepping stones, turning what seemed impossible into valuable lessons. Failure isn't the end. It's a teacher, especially when you view it through the lens of strong self-belief. A clear purpose helps you learn and adapt, transforming setbacks into growth that propels you forward. As Hill said, these are just temporary defeats, and with resilience, you build the strength to keep going. That's where cultivating self-discipline comes in. It's the engine that keeps you moving, rooted in your purpose and belief. Without discipline, even the best intentions fade, but when it's tied to what you truly want, it turns abstract goals into reality. Hill advocated for daily routines that align with your purpose, like consistent skill building, making the impossible feel routine. Start building positive habits today. Set daily intentions, track your progress, and use affirmations to silence doubt. Imagine keeping a purpose journal to log your achievements. It's a simple way to foster discipline and reinforce your belief. These habits create a foundation where challenges become opportunities, not obstacles. Now, developing a clear vision and goals is where it all comes together. Crystal clear goals are like a compass for your purpose, directing your actions and sustaining your self-belief through tough times. As Hill taught, specific, measurable goals, like earning a certain amount by starting a business, make the impossible feel tangible. They provide that ongoing motivation, turning lofty dreams into steps you can actually take. To get started, use Hill's definite chief aim technique. Write a detailed plan with timelines, milestones, and affirmations. Break it down so it's manageable, ensuring every step reinforces your belief that you can achieve what others might call impossible. This process keeps you moving forward, one decision at a time. As we wrap this up, let's reaffirm the core idea. With a clear purpose and strong self-belief, nothing is impossible. Motivation and success aren't accidents, they follow from action, as Hill's philosophy shows. We've covered the struggles, the solutions, and the steps to build that unshakable foundation. Remember, hesitation turns to achievement when you align your efforts with what truly matters to you. So, here's my call to action. Right now, define one clear purpose and affirm your belief in yourself by taking that first small step. Don't wait for the perfect time. As Hill said, start where you stand and work with whatever tools you may have. Imagine the transformation, your choices becoming deliberate, your emotions fueling your drive, and your destiny unfolding before you. You've got the power within you. Believe it, act on it, and watch the impossible become your reality. What will you do today to make that belief your truth? Let me share with you a timeless truth that has guided countless dreamers to success. Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve, as Napoleon Hill so wisely proclaimed. This isn't just a catchy phrase. It's the foundation of turning the impossible into reality, starting with a clear purpose that lights your path. Imagine waking up every day with unwavering self-belief, knowing that every step you take is aligned with your deepest goals. Yet, so many of us feel stuck, trapped in a cycle of hesitation and self-doubt, where dreams remain just out of reach. Think about that friend who always talks about starting a business but never does, held back by the fear that it's impossible for them. This is the problem. Without a clear purpose, our ambitions blur into vague wishes, and without strong self-belief, even the smallest challenges feel insurmountable. But here's the need for change. It's not about waiting for the perfect moment. It's about igniting that inner fire through purpose and conviction. Napoleon Hill taught us that true progress comes when we align our actions with a defined vision, making what seems impossible suddenly achievable. So, if you're tired of feeling paralyzed, remember, a clear purpose gives you direction, and self-belief gives you the strength to move forward. Now, let's dive deeper into why you're not taking action and how to break free from that invisible chain. One major reason is waiting for motivation to strike, as if it were some external force that must appear before you begin. But when your purpose is unclear, like saying, I want success, without defining what that means, motivation never shows up. Add to that a lack of self-belief, and suddenly, even simple tasks feel overwhelming, turning possibilities into impossibilities. I've seen it time and again, people with big ideas who stall because they doubt their capabilities, echoing Hill's warning about vague goals wasting precious energy. Indecisiveness creeps in next, born from not deciding what your success truly looks like, leaving you adrift in a sea of options. Without a strong belief in yourself, every choice feels risky, every path uncertain, and opportunities slip away like sand through your fingers. Fear and uncertainty amplify this paralysis. The thought of failure looms large when purpose is absent and self-doubt reigns. For instance, someone dreaming of a career change might think, it's impossible for me, rooted in unfounded fears that Hill called self-imposed barriers. These emotions are natural, but they don't have to control you. With a clear purpose, you can face them head-on, fortified by your belief. The solution lies in immediate action, where purpose and self-belief become your guiding stars. Taking that first step, no matter how small, creates a ripple of momentum, just as Hill described in stories of ordinary people achieving extraordinary wealth. Your purpose provides the why, the reason you get out of bed, and self-belief provides the how, turning hesitation into bold progress. Building decisiveness starts with simple practices, like writing down your specific goals to clarify your path and affirming your strengths daily. Imagine looking in the mirror and saying, I am capable, I am purposeful, and nothing is impossible for me. This isn't wishful thinking. It's Hill's principle in action, where decisiveness becomes a habit that strengthens your resolve. Now, practice that first step. Spend just 5 minutes today defining one clear goal, and watch how it ignites your belief. Overcoming hesitation and fear is the next crucial phase, where your clear purpose acts as a shield against doubt. When you act with conviction, fear loses its grip, shifting your focus from what might go wrong to what could go right. Think of the entrepreneurs Hill admired, who faced setbacks but persisted because their purpose fueled their self-belief. A job rejection, for example, becomes not a dead end, but a stepping stone toward greater opportunities. Learning through failure is inevitable, but with a strong sense of purpose, it transforms into a valuable teacher. Hill called failures temporary defeats, reminding us that self-belief helps us adapt and grow, turning impossibilities into triumphs. Start by journaling your experiences, noting how each challenge builds your resilience and reinforces your purpose. Cultivating self-discipline is where the real magic happens, as it's the engine that powers your journey. But discipline alone isn't enough. It must be rooted in a clear purpose and unshakable self-belief to endure. Without these, discipline falters, and goals remain out of reach, but with them, even the toughest routines become second nature. Building positive habits is key. Set daily intentions that align with your purpose, like dedicating time each morning to skill building. Track your progress religiously and use affirmations to combat any creeping doubt, just as Hill advocated for mastering challenges. Create a purpose journal to log your wins, no matter how small, proving to yourself that belief leads to mastery. Developing a clear vision and goals is the cornerstone of making the impossible possible. Crystal clear goals act as your roadmap, providing motivation even on the darkest days, as Hill emphasized in his teachings. For example, instead of a vague aim like be successful, define it as earn $100,000 this year by launching my business. This specificity makes your purpose tangible, fueling your self-belief and turning dreams into actionable steps. Next steps involve breaking it down. Use Hill's definite chief aim technique to write a detailed plan with timelines and milestones. Affirm your belief along the way, reminding yourself that each milestone achieved proves nothing is impossible. As you implement this, you'll find a rhythm where purpose and belief create a cycle of continuous forward movement. Remember, it's not about perfection. It's about progress, one step at a time. Now, as we wrap up, let's reaffirm the core idea that has guided us through this journey. With a clear purpose and strong self-belief, motivation flows naturally, and success becomes not just possible, but inevitable. We've explored how to overcome inaction, build decisiveness, face fears, cultivate discipline, and set meaningful goals. Each element ties back to Hill's philosophy that these foundations turn obstacles into opportunities. You're no longer the person held back by doubt. You're the one charging ahead with conviction. Let this sink in. Nothing is impossible when you believe in yourself and know your purpose. Think about how far you've come just by considering these ideas. Imagine what action will bring. The time for hesitation is over. It's time to embrace your potential fully. As Hill said, do not wait. The time will never be just right. So my call to action is simple. Right now, define one clear purpose that excites you. Affirm your self-belief with a powerful statement, like, I am unstoppable because I know my path. Take that first small step, whether it's making a phone call, writing a plan, or simply visualizing your success. Feel the energy build as you do. That's the power of purpose and belief in action. Remember, every great achievement started with someone who dared to believe it was possible. You have that same spark within you, waiting to be ignited. Don't let another day pass in uncertainty. Seize this moment to transform your life. Picture yourself months from now, having overcome challenges, achieving what you once thought impossible. That's the reality you're stepping into with clear purpose and unyielding self-belief. Share this insight with others, inspiring them to embark on their own journeys. Join the ranks of those who have changed the world through conviction and action. Let Hill's wisdom echo in your mind. Start where you stand and work with whatever tools you may have. You're equipped with everything you need, your purpose, your belief, and now, the knowledge to proceed. Go forth with confidence, knowing that the impossible is merely a challenge waiting to be conquered. This is your story, your success, unfolding with every decision you make. Believe in it, act on it, and watch as doors open that you never knew existed. You've got this, because with a clear purpose and strong self-belief, truly, nothing is impossible. Let that truth resonate in your heart, guiding you forward. Thank you for joining me on this path. Now, it's your turn to walk it. Remember, the journey begins now, and the possibilities are endless. Remember, as Napoleon Hill once said, whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. This timeless wisdom reminds us that a clear purpose acts as our guiding star. Without it, we wander aimlessly, trapped in a cycle of unfulfilled dreams. Think about those moments when you felt stuck, unsure of your next move. It's like wanting to start a business but hesitating because the path ahead seems unclear. Strong self-belief is the fuel that ignites that purpose into action.